2. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. Might as well use it. Jones's pass attempt denied. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slips through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on it.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
Oh! Real quick leg kick.
Just up. That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard fight over. Oh! What a performance!
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision. All right, coming up next, it's a light heavyweight tilt between Daniel Cormier and Jan Blachowicz.
You ready?
All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. Looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler. Am I simplifying things too much?
In this instance, you aren't, because this is what got these two men to the show.
Right.
One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is known for his ability to drag the fight to the mat and put his opponents in danger from the very start of the grappling exchanges.
Oh, good little jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh! Nice little shot. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Cormier gets back up.
What a punch.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, some nice boxing chops there from Daniel Cormier. We talk so much about the wrestling. Don't sleep on those hands.
Yeah, but it's because of the wrestling that allows these guys, especially a guy like DC, who's shorter, to manage distance, manage space in the striking room.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
So we pull up the stats for you now. 32 total strikes have already landed for Jan Blachowicz.
Good punch.
Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Oh! Under 2 minutes to go. Oh! Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike. Snaps his head back with that offering, DC. He is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Oh, big left hook there. Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Nice straight right lands. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
Doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish. He's hurt bad. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Unbelievable!
He got it!
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. The decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 45 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Daniel DC Cormier.
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. And if the judges were looking at their phones, it's okay. We don't need their scorecards tonight.
We don't need your scorecards. Do as you...
Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight championship fight between Alexander Gustafsson and Jon Jones.
Ready? Ready to fight?
All right, here we go, round one, John Jones versus Alexander Gustafsson, and if anybody can talk about both sides of this matchup, DC, it's you. Your thoughts on their third meeting here tonight?
Gustafsson has to make some adjustments. In the second fight, he looked a little bit lost. He looked as though he allowed Jones to make the necessary adjustments that he needed to make. Now he's down 0-2. Motivation will not be enough. His full skill needs to be on display in this rematch.
Close guard. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Nicely done. Back to the feet now. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Jones. Well, missed on that one. Going orthodox now. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Back to the knee.
He got him.
Master of the transition. Nice scramble. Leg kick, checked by Jones. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately.
Brilliant submission defense there. Nice job by Johnny Bones there on the feet. I'm not in the prediction business, but if the opponent doesn't adjust here, this could be the beginning of the end.
He's got to do something different. Because for Jones, he's not only a diverse striker, but he's a fantastic finisher. He's a guy that when he gets his opponents hurt, he knows where to find the spots, and they're nice. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, hook to the head by Gustafsson.
Oh, nice. Caught that kick there.
Oh, a nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there.
Nice kick. Big body kick.
Jones's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch.
Nice punch landed over the top.
All right, let us now check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and how about that flying knee?
I mean, who does that? Who jumps off the ground and throws a knee? Who propels himself to throw a flying knee? I would never.
Right.
It's too dangerous. Risk versus reward. You try anything out there, but I guess that's why it's a video game.
Round two now. Alexander Gustafsson and John Jones. Body kick is blocked. Very nice leg kick there by Jones. Oh, nice connection there by John Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight.
And you have to have it, because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around his waist.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Ooh! He just digs into the body.
Good shot with every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Oh, knee strike right to the body. Wow, what a head kick. Oh, big knee there. Lands a huge right hand.
Nice.
strikes have landed for Alexander Gustafsson. Well, it's still connecting on a pretty good clip, DC. 45% accuracy thus far against John Jones. We have now crossed the midpoint. Violent strike to the body. This could be the end.
This fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body.
Oh, and he lands another strike to the body. Not a ton of real estate there, but he certainly found it. Under 2 minutes to go here in our second round.
He loaded up there on that high kick. Wow, what a fight!
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, straight right. Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh! Oh! Right under the elbow. Right on the line.
It was a perfectly placed shot, and you see his opponent react. Why did he do that one? Oh, it just hurt him. It just hurt
Huge
him.
elbow there.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight. Gustafsson gets stung by that leg kick.
He's really working over that lead leg with those beautiful leg kicks.
Oh! Oh! A shot to the body. He told us he was going to achieve it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. It does not get much better than that.
Oh, how about this kicking game on full display tonight?
Kicks back to back, just truly mixing up the target. Sight to behold.
So 64 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones.
Perfect liver shot. That is the most debilitating shot in all of fighting. It is very difficult to recover from that.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Gustafsson.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Oh, nice.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And he's out. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Oh, nice job.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
1 minute to go. And they separate. Single collar tie now. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Oh, a big knee. Now he goes to the flying knee.
Oh, he went to the flying knee. He is so free in there. He finds a strike that puts his opponent on skates.
Oh, big left. Oh, what a shot to the body. His opponent
He's trying to keep him a poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad.
stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title. I
agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges scored the contest 30-26 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still.
Coming up next, we present this heavyweight championship fight between Daniel Cormier and Jon Jones. All right, so here we go. The weight and the height gives way to the action right here on one side. Maybe the division's most well-rounded fighter, taking on arguably the biggest submission threat in this division.
Because he's such a great submission grappler, I believe that this is the most dangerous fight for him in the division.
Wow.
He needs to maintain his space, stay away from this guy at all costs, and force him to stand up with him.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here, and they separate. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Got the single collar tie. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off his strikes.
Don't back up, push forward.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Cormier going for the takedown here, but he misses.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Nice punch lands over the top. Oh, big elbow. Oh, that was even big. This is exactly what he needed to get a takedown and secure the position.
Back to the feet now. Reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Jones' shot is blocked. Oh, some nice boxing chops there from Daniel Cormier. We talk so much about the wrestling. Don't sleep on those hands.
Yeah, but it's because of the wrestling that allows these guys, especially a guy like DC,
who's shorter to manage distance and manage space in the striking round.
Oh, and yet another knee finds the target. So huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow up. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh! Big knee to the body. Man alive! Seconds to go. Strike to the body here. Instead, it's turned away by Cormier. Battling for hooks. Oh! 5 minutes down, here we go with the start of round 2. Daniel Cormier. And that man, John Jones.
That was nice strike.
Quick level change.
Oh, he went single, rotated outside. This dude's going for a ride. Big slam takedown. That was beautiful.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Cormier's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Trying to recover from the guard there.
Oh, nice job to reverse it. Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
So 37 total strikes have landed for John Jones. Well, more often than not, DC, when the strike has been thrown, it has found the home. 52% the accuracy rate against Daniel Cormier.
Oh, man, look at that. Signature, perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Jones has got full mount now. Nice hammer fist. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Jones's pass attempt denied. Oh, how about the speed on that one? Oh, pretty good entry there, and he gets the fight to his wheelhouse on the ground.
Beautiful takedown into the full guard. Look for him to posture and use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent. Uh-oh.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions. And
How about those 5 minutes? All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if...
This is the last round. We're losing this one.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
So here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Lands with a right hand. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Oh, big knee. Connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh! knee there. So he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Now to go. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
So 58 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones. And landed with 66% accuracy against Daniel Cormier. Oh, a strike to the body. This could be
this fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, nice high kick.
Nice job there to land the knee strike to the body. Again, making great use of his length in this match. Well, he is completely... Oh, little shot right on the button.
That is the most debilitating shot in all of fighting. It is very difficult to recover from that.
Lands a big elbow there. Oh, what a shot to the body. He told us he was going to champion. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. It does not get much better than that.
That's it.
That was nasty. What a performance.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Here's Bruce. It's a light heavyweight matchup between Jon Jones and Daniel Cormier.
You ready? You ready?
Well, I'm nervous. You're sitting next to me. You're also in the octagon. I'm not really sure how to process all of this.
I'm a
but
ghost.
This is the biggest rivalry in the sport at present. Jon Jones, Daniel Cormier. What do you need to do differently to get your hand raised this time?
Gotta secure takedowns, John. Gotta secure takedowns. Gotta be able to close the distance without taking too much damage. But when you look at Daniel Cormier and Jon Jones, you have two of the greatest fighters of all time in the same era, competing to be the greatest of all time.
And I have no doubt you can take him down. Best of luck keeping him there when you get him on the canvas. Side control now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, hammer fist here by Cormier. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, nice elbow.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. He's having his way with him here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, high amplitude head kick. Nice defense there, huge block.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Big double leg level change.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
All right, stacked guard here now. The feet are on the hips, DC, so for the top fighter, this is not at all ideal.
No, this is not ideal because now he has to try and stop his opponent from kicking him away. How do you do that? You attack the feet. You start...
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. I mean, look at the mid-post kick in this fight.
The start of round 2, John Jones. And that man, Daniel Cormier.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half-guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Attempting a choke now. Nicely done. Working on another choke here. Then he's out. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. So 2 minutes to go here in our second round. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Jones. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Come on, don't just lay on him.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
He's going to start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing. Oh, slick.
Under a minute to go in the round. Cormier's going for a choke here.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
Side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you doing?
When I get to the side control of the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just...
All right, here we go, third and final round. Oh, nice job to land a knee to the body. Man, I wish I was that tall. Able to check that kick as well.
Oh, man. Hurt him.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Elbow landed there by DC.
Now he's going to try to attack Kimura here.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by DC. All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent. Uh-oh.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. One and a half minutes to go in this third and final round. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this thing.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture,
Nicely done. Both fighters get up now.
if your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar. What a takedown.
And there's the single leg. Jones's pass attempt denied. Now he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottoms.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
This is a really close fight.
All right, so the fighters go the distance here to the official. It is a heavyweight collision between Daniel Cormier and Francis Ngannou.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with round one, and when you are facing a submission specialist like this as a striker, you have got to avoid the canvas, I would think, at all.
Yes, you have to. And if the striker gets taken down, he needs to make sure the only thought is to get back to his feet. Whether the submissionist goes to his back or is on top, he's got to make plan number one, getting back standing and getting back to your space. If not, you're going to find yourself tapping and really wondering why. Why did I not engage him in this game?
Look at you dropping a submissionist on this.
It's crazy.
Single collar tie here.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Ngannou's uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there. It closed quickly. Well, you saw his reference in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that chase. Well, we've already got that one appeared to stun him.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, big elbow.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
So just 20 total strikes have now landed for Francis Ngannou. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, feet on the hips here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by DC. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
All right, stacked guard here. The feet are on the hips. What are you trying to do if you're in top position?
Oh, man, you're attacking those feet right away because you understand, oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
So inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Now into his mount.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underdog opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here, that sits his opponent.
Calm down. Calm down.
All right, round two is here. Daniel Cormier and the Predator, Francis Ngannou.
Ooh, big shot land. Oh, hurt him.
Oh, huge left hand from Francis Ngannou. Every time he loads up and extends, you feel like the fight might be ending.
Yeah, absolutely. And the whole crowd holds their breath, right? You hear a big exhale. Every time Francis loads up to go finish a fight, you hear the crowd take all the air in because they're ready to explode. That's the type of performer, that's the type of fighter that Francis is.
Wow.
Jeez, you can hear that.
So we call on the numbers here, DC. 39 total strikes have landed for Daniel Cormier. And the connection rate pretty good, 55% to this point in the fight against Francis Ngannou. Brilliant submission defense there. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Very simple fight thus far. How's his opponent's using it?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves to go finish his fight.
Oh, big left.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Uppercut to the head. Instead, it's blocked by Ngannou. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come.
Over the top. This fight's going to be over this time.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay in full. He mixed it up. He went high when the uppercut was going low, and now he's got it hurt very badly.
Kick to the body by DC.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that fight. You got to check these low legs. He's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Ooh, blocks the shot. Those 5 minutes. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent...
You ready to fight? Ready.
5 minutes to go. Awesome. Nice boxing chops there from Daniel Cormier. We talk so much about the wrestling. Don't sleep on those hands.
Yeah, but it's because of the wrestling that allows these guys, especially a guy like DC, who's shorter, to manage distance and manage space.
The best head kicks you'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Back to the feet. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. His head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Back to the feet. And go. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Whoa! He's out!
He got him! What a fight!
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes.
next, it's a UFC lightweight division bout. So here we go with round one, and fear is not a factor for him. He feels so confident in all of his skills. He don't care what.
John, it doesn't matter. John, it doesn't matter. It does not matter how well you see yourself as a grappler. This guy's different level.
Yeah.
This guy's next level. You want to avoid this at all costs. Maintain distance. Do not go and grapple this guy.
Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, nice offering there by Tony Ferguson. We'll see if he can follow it up here, champ.
I mean, he usually does. He does not let guys off the hook. Tony Ferguson is a guy that has a killer's mindset. When he gets you hurt, he's looking to finish.
Man.
Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. Oh!
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Yeah, left hook found its target.
What a body kick. Ooh, what a punch.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round one. Oh! Well, he got his head snapped back by that straight hand there, and he's shown a vulnerability tonight by leaning right into that punch as he tries to set up his own offense. May want to focus on some defense here moving forward. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for El Cucuy.
That's how you finish the fight.
He's got him hurt here.
Get right here.
Ferguson gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Eats the elbow there. Huge elbow there.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him.
And that's going to do it. Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true five-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
That uppercut landed.
Oh, how about it? Huge kick landed. Oh! Beautiful knee. Oh!
Down in his throat to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, that couldn't have felt good as he lands the knee to the body. He's a tall fighter and he's going to have the size advantage against most opposition in this division. Huge block there.
Nice punch lands over the top.
All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round one. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. Oh, nice left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski's such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful. He believes with every part of himself that he is the absolute best fighter in the world. Oh! Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Eddie.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Oh, Volkanovski's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. .30 seconds now to go in round one. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Final seconds of round one. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
Fight does go down. I want you on top, so look for your scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
All right, second round now underway. I'm no analyst, but a little bit of a feeling out process there in round one.
And that's a part of being in the octagon with someone that's so skilled. You cannot just go after them guns a blazing. Both of these young men are trying to find the right moment to attack.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, so the taller fighter lands a flush knee.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Just missed with that right hand. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Nice punch land.
Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Head kick partially blocked. Oh, and he caught the kick. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Real sneaky body kick.
And they separate.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. And he counters with a left hand. Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Volkan. Oh, and he lands a knee to the body now, DC. Talk to us about that strike.
They suck so bad, especially when you're going forward. You walk full speed to a knee to the body, it could end the night.
Working out of that southpaw stance. Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. He's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Lands a big elbow there.
Nice.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Volkanovski. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
20 seconds left to go in round two. 10 seconds remain in round two. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, so there's the Horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt.
All right, next round is now underway. Previous round, not necessarily a tough act to follow. Pretty good, not great.
Pretty good round, but not the best round. Sometimes that's what you get when you have fighters that are so evenly matched.
Got the single collar tie. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean, that's exactly what a coach is looking for.
That's exactly. It's like the guy is hitting pads. It's like he's hitting focus mitts, but instead, he's dancing all over his opponent's face. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. A lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now. The knee is blocked there. Nice defense by Volkan. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. What a shot to the left. He's going to attack that region. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. It does not get much better than that.
Oh, a violent strike to the body. This could be the end.
This fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body.
Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Well, the shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, nice jab by Volkan. And they separate. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And they separate. Well, the strike lands there, but doesn't do a ton of damage because the fighter's... Oh, what a shot to the body. Gets going on out yet.
He's trying to keep his opponent fit, but he's hurt very, very bad.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. And they both
The
stand
record
up.
is on repeat. Wash and rinse over and over again. It's takedown after takedown. Good stick. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
What else can you say but what a fight? All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons in order to carry him to a decision. A very clear decision, in my opinion. A great performance tonight by this young fighter.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Giga Ninja Chikadze!
All right, so there he is. All right, straight ahead, we'll get to this lightweight bout between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Tony Ferguson.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Well, you can see Dana White grinning ear to ear because a fight that he has put together 5 times on paper will finally be consummated tonight. Round 1 is underway. Khabib Nurmagomedov and El Cucuy Tony Ferguson.
2 of the greatest lightweights in UFC history are finally having an opportunity to compete. Who is going to set the tempo of this fight? Can Khabib score the first?
An elbow!
Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him.
A sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finish the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. And potentially a critical takedown here. An opportunity to get a choke here.
Yeah, he lifts the head and goes under. It looks like he's trying to get a bulldog choke. Oh!
Nicely done.
Come on.
Under 2 minutes to go. Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the armbar.
He's attacking armbar now.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Well, it's hard to win a fight working off of your back, but that elbow is useful. Back to the feet now. Changes his stance. Ferguson gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh, he might be in trouble here after that big diving punch.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Nurmagomedov's got the full mount. Oh!
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Final seconds here of round one. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to do.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Elbow now blocked by Nurmagomedov.
Straight punch lands.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game. His ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC. Oh, he hurt him badly, jab.
Beautiful execution with the knee strike there. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What do you follow up a beautiful strike like that with? We'll see very shortly.
Oh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and then trying to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of it. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt away. Bad.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. 32 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And connecting with 46% accuracy tonight, by the way. Against huge elbow! Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is the opponent is not controlling their posture. He's allowing the opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates difficult space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. And he's back up. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Knee to the body. Oh, big knee.
He got him.
They're going at it now. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference.
Now he's going to try to attack Kimura here. And now he falls back into the finishing position.
In the fight. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield.
God goes into this last round, you hear me? You're losing this one. You got to go out there and have faith.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. goes in and secures the takedown. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Lands a big elbow there. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
What a big-time takedown.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Wow. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down. He's in trouble. He's getting lit up. Oh! An uppercut landed.
What a last minute. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. And he comes through with a big knee.
That knee hurt him.
Oh, big knee.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
What else can you say but what a fight? All right, it looks like the official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to